Hi, I'm Chris Berman, ahead on ESPN. Welcome one and all to NFL Kickoff Weekend 2004. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Berman. Now we're ready for some football. We kick off our coverage of the NFL on ESPN with what ought to be a pretty good one. Ravens, Browns, now.
And there she is, the ESPN blimp flying high overhead. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Brown Stadium. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Quincy Morgan, he's a very gifted receiver. He uses his remarkable speed to burn defenders and make big plays. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer, Kevin Johnson. He's a very gifted receiver. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
Heads.
Heads it is.
We'll receive.
Phil Dawson kicking off for the Browns.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Browns football.
Dawson boots the opening kickoff. Right full fields the opening kickoff at the 12. Brought down at the 30. The weather is a factor, and ESPN's very own Susie Colbert has some information for us. Susie.
Thanks, Dan. The wind is whipping like crazy out here. It's almost enough to knock you off your feet. Passing the ball in these gusts is going to be extremely risky. Dan, back to you.
Susie, thank you. Interception! Stopped at the 17.
Number 34 gets a dust of good luck here as the pass goes off course and right to him. I don't care what they call the wind. He'd better write a nice thank you note.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Browns are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 17-yard line. Number 22 picked up about 7, and that will bring up
Number 22 sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Number 22 gets the toss and runs into traffic. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns!
Number 22 just slams through the D on this one. Big play. Oh, that charge was like a stampede. The defense can't do anything on that but get flat.
Peter. That will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have him. So far, he's got 17 yards and 1 touchdown.
Five-yard penalty.
The Browns dawdled back there, and that gave them a delay of game penalty.
Phil Dawson to attempt the extra point. Number 3, holding.
Here's the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Dawson kicks this one away. Abney fields it all the way back at the 7. Dragged down at the 26.
Derek Abney tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
First and
The
10,
Ravens were
Baltimore.
intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 26-yard line. Lewis gets the call on first down and takes it upfield.
Carrier.
Jamal Lewis is backed up by some big old numbers. 5'11", 240. Man, that's a lot of running back. The defenders who try to tackle him find out just how much real quick.
Lang penetrates and stops that back at the 31.
Bernard Lang targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. It's intercepted.
Interception. Brown.
Tackled at the 36.
Michael Lahan shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Browns had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at the 36-yard line. Number 22 chews up 9 yards, and that brings up second down.
Number 22 fought for every yard back there and capped it off with a nice juke move. Got him a couple more yards, too.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short
Second and
situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Hayden catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Tackled at the 22. That will bring up first down.
Steve Hayden had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Nice second down call, and they remove the chain.
On offense, it's a plus to avoid third down altogether,
Number
just
22,
like that.
the ball
Number
carrier.
22 picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 8. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Shane catches the hard throw, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Number 13 throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down.
Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
And touchdown!
Touchdown, Brown.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Dawson kicks it off. Abney fields the kickoff at the 5. Pop hard at the 28.
Derek Abney was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Ravens have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start 28-yard line. Johnson catches it over the middle and gets...
Kevin Johnson has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
The Ravens 42-yard line.
Lewis takes it across the line of scrimmage and picks up a couple.
Second and 7. Ball at the Ravens 44-yard line.
Taylor makes the catch in the flat and gains a couple. Moeller throws a bullet to the flat and complete. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down.
Roosevelt Williams made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
And I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
Zastoodle takes the long snap and punts it away. Morgan fair catches it at the 20.
First and 10.
The Browns will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Number 22 will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Anthony Weaver with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball at the Browns, 23-yard line.
Davis didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Andre Davis was so wide open on that last play. What a shame he didn't catch the ball. That's gotta hurt.
If complete, that's a bit shorter 3rd down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
3rd down from the shotgun. Number 13 throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Andre Davis ran a short out pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
That incompletion will bring up 4th down, and if they had connected, well, it still would have been short.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Number 3 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 3 takes the snap and punts it away. And that'll do it for
That's
quarter number 1. The Browns enjoying a lead 4-0. The Ravens offense has to score here. This drive will start at their 48-yard line. Bowler throws a heater, and it's caught at the 48, stopped at the 47.
Kyle Bowler played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Lewis takes his 4th carry of the game and gets the first and more. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 25. It will be first down.
Number 34 finally pushed him out of bounds, but by then the damage was done. He'd given up a ton of yards on that play.
They can't pin him down on 2nd and long, and now it's 1st and 10.
Very disappointing execution by this defense.
1st and 10. Ball at the 25.
Heap goes in motion. Lewis picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second. Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Kevin Johnson had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Third down, empty backfield.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Bowler airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 3. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah! That's a score.
DeVar faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. That guy's a great receiver.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
To attempt the extra point. Dave Zastuda holding.
Here's the extra point,
The
and
extra point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover booms a beauty here. Morgan decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 22.
Quincy Morgan got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait.
Terrell Suggs keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Pow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Second and 13. Ball at the Browns, 19-yard line.
Number 13 sings it to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Andre Davis has just one guy on him and makes the most of it. Man, he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Number 22 takes it for his 8th carry and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter Boulware with the tackle.
Second down from the eye.
Ball at the Browns, 39 yards.
Number 22 gains.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
All right, defense, let's
3rd
hit him
and
hard.
1. Ball at the Browns.
Number 22 takes it off the toss and heads upfield. Breaks a tackle. 25. Finally stopped at the 22. First down.
Number 22 averts danger on this one. Watch how he plows through the deep. Oh, a big stiff arm on that play.
Peter, those were some nifty moves to get free.
In that matchup, he doesn't even need to dig down that deep to pull it off. Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Number 13 really rifles this pass.
Number 13 throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
Ed Reed was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Gets the sack.
With the sack.
Maake Kimoyatu nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
Ball at the 11.
Hunts him down.
Well, Suggs gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 3, holding.
Dawson kicks it from 32 yards, and it's no good.
Bill Dawson breaks the upright here. Let's watch this again. Well, sure, Dan, it's a little embarrassing, but isn't that what instant replay is all about? A player screws up, and it's our ratings grabber.
The Ravens offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 23-yard line. Johnson makes the nice catch, and the Ravens take their first timeout.
First and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Moeller throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Dalen McCutcheon came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down, tight end to the left. Intercepted. Brought down at the 43.
Roy Coleman was part of the double zone coverage on that last one. He read the play, got in there, and got the interception.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Browns offense takes the field with the clock at 22. Number 13 throws a bullet to the flat, and the Browns take their first timeout.
Number 22 made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
That is Dan, but he will see the
Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. Number 13 throws a beauty to the right side. The Browns take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, 10 yards to go. Dawson kicks it from 31 yards, and this one is up and in.
Dawson could have seen his kick go almost anywhere because of this wind. But he compensated nicely. Didn't have much trouble dividing the uprights for 3.
The field goal will extend their lead some here in the first half.
It's still early, but the momentum is definitely behind them now.
Dawson kicks this one away. Rightful catches it back at the 2. Breaks free. Tackled at the 26.
5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
The Ravens offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at the 31-yard line. Lewis picks up about 2, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Browns enjoying the lead, 17-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Ravens are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 34 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Ravens later on in the first ball at their own 30. Michael Lahan would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Brown midway through the first, Browns leading by 7. Number 22 found a little opening. That was all he needed. They move ahead by 14. Ravens now in the second quarter. Kyle Bowler connected with his man. A 24-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Ravens behind 14-7. Number 22 let his big all offensive line pave the way on this one. Ravens late in the second quarter. Warwick Holtman was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Brown coming up on the end of the half. Brown's up by 7. Number 13 would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns are up at the half, 17-7. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Number 22 has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Browns get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 17-7. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it off to begin the second half. Davis decides to take it out of the end. Tackled at the 15. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Nice drive results there. I like their efficiency. They've been putting the points on the board without a lot of wasted effort. Great job, sir.
Number 22 gets the toss and runs into traffic.
Number 22.
McAllister tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
With the tackle.
Second down with the tight end right. Number 22 gets the call again and will gain close to 6.
Number 22 took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
They move the ball, and now they're third down. Reed blasts him back at the 19. It'll be fourth down.
And Reed targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Fourth and 6. Ball at the Browns, 19-yard line.
Number 13, there's this one over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 27. It looks like had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
So you got you that computer. Let me check this out for a second. You're gonna be all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I got some.
First down from the on.
10. Ball at the Browns.
Number 22 carries it off right tackle and will gain close to 6.
Number 22 beat his man with a sweet little juke move back there.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Look at the yards after the first hit. That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Number 13 throws a bullet, and it's incomplete.
Kellen Winslow Jr. had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That was a rare incompletion, Peter. This passing game has shown very few weaknesses.
Well, the D better find some because there's still over a quarter left to play.
Morgan didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down.
Gary Baxter.
Quincy Morgan was frustrated on that play. He got open, but failed to make the catch across the middle for the incompletion.
That will bring up fourth down, and what a disappointment. That would have given them the first.
You gotta make those plays when they come your way.
Number 13 rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
Gary Baxter with the cover.
Game over. Yeah, we got it.
Dan, this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
The Ravens offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. Taylor catches the hard throw, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. Touchdown!
Travis Taylor shows here why he's so valuable to this offense. Watch what happens after the catch.
Boy, what a move, Peter. He left the defense hanging.
You can't coach that kind of slipperiness.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Holding.
Now the point after, and
the extra point is
it's good.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it off.
They return 22 yards on the play.
Quincy Morgan got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Browns were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 22-yard line.
Andra Davis.
Number 13 zings it to the right side, and it's off. Incomplete. Number 88 was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. After coming off the field with some neck pain, The trainers have determined that he's simply got a stinger. They're finishing a quick massage of the area, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Number 22 has his number called on second down and chews up about 4 on the play. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 26-yard line.
Gregg
With the sack.
Kelly Gregg drops the quarterback deep in the backfield.
Number 3 lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away.
Number 45 to make the return.
Number 3 gets the snap and punts it away. Rightful fields the punt at the 43. Tackled at the 45.
Lamont Brightful racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
1st and 10, Baltimore.
The Ravens offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at the 45-yard line. Lewis chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Ball at the 41.
Heap goes in motion. Lewis gets the call on second down and rambles for about 5.
Jamal Lewis got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Lewis carries it for a 3rd time in a row and converts the 3rd down.
Jamal Lewis played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
Lewis gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Second down with a split backfield.
Ball at the 31.
Lewis gets the handoff and maybe picks up 1 on the play. And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play, it was him.
Lewis catches it in the flat and is at the 30. Dragged down at the 27. Number 34 will be credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Stover with the 44-yard attempt and has it sailed just left of the upright.
Matt Stover does his best, but the wind is just too darn powerful. Oh, his field goal attempt goes wide. It's so windy out there that his coach's windbreaker just broke.
The Browns have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 35-yard line. Number 22 dodges this one way out right and will gain close to 6. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Browns with a small lead, 17-14. Number 22 chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Feel this? All right. It hurts. I can't. You're going to be all right, man. You're going to be all right. Let's go, baby. Let me help him up. Come on. You got to get back to us. You going to be all right to play?
Let's finish this series
Third
off
and
strong,
inches.
team.
Ball at the Browns. 45 yards.
Number 22 takes it off the toss and heads upfield. Chase down at the 35. That will bring up first down.
Number 22 crashes through the opposition there on a key play. Watch.
Well, he sends a message there. He's going to get those yards any way he can.
Yeah, if they want to stop him, they better bring some friends.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 107 yards on 19 carries. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Number 13 fires this one over the middle,
Pass is
and
incomplete.
it is not reeled in.
Number 22
Incomplete.
was the intended receiver.
Ray Lewis had superb
Ray
coverage
Lewis
on that
with
play.
the
No
coverage.
wonder it was incomplete.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down.
Second and 10. Ball at the 35.
Number 22 takes it for his 20th carry and heads wide right. Breaks the tackle. Coming down at the 3. It'll be first and goal.
Number 22 used the stiff arm back there to keep the tackler away, and he ends up with a big, big play.
And this was a situation, Mr. O'Keefe, where we had two guys of just about equal strength coming together.
Yeah, but one guy wanted it more. Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
Number 13
Pass
ropes
is
this one to
incomplete.
the end zone, and
Number
it's tipped.
55 with the deflection.
Incomplete. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Check, Gray, 44. Check, Gray, 44.
Winslow gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Number 13 doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got 104 yards and 1 touchdown.
It's good.
The extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Dawson kicks this one away. Rightful fields the kickoff at the 5. Stopped at the 28.
Lamont Brightful got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
First and 10.
The Ravens are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 28-yard line. Bowling throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Dalen McCutcheon.
Dalen McCutcheon got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
They're finishing a quick massage of the area, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. This one will fall incomplete.
Anthony Henry played against the inside pattern perfectly on that play. The pass never had a prayer. Incomplete.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Bowler
down,
throws
Ravens.
this on a rope, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Taylor grabs the rope
First
right
down,
side
Ravens.
and is well past the markers for a first down. Bowler rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 34. Finally dropped at the 29. First down.
Ravens.
Little makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
For a little, swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Ball at the 29.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Bowler fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 27.
Coming out.
Moore has great presence of mind to react to the pass and make the interception.
He turned upfield hoping that he could add some positive yards to the play.
Yeah, he gets a little, but that pickoff was most important.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Browns are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Number 22 chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up second down.
36-yard line.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Number 22 goes right up the middle and shoots to a first down.
Number 22 did a great stop and start move back there that completely juked his tackler. Got him a few extra yards, too.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground.
Quincy Morgan was the intended receiver. Gary Baxter with the coverage. Second and 10. Ball at the Browns, 43-yard line.
Number 13 just rifles this one, and this one is incomplete.
Ray Lewis closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Davis makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Andre Davis must be wondering if he's in the twilight zone, Dan. There was absolutely no one there to cover him. It doesn't get much easier than that. Yep, the D must have called the wrong formation, I think. That was a blown play all the way.
What a big play on 3rd down, Peter. His run after the catch is what made the play work.
Yeah, Dan, you have to fight for those yards in that situation, and that's exactly what he did.
First down, 10 yards to go. First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Number 22 gets past the line and takes it upfield. 10, breaks free. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns!
Look at that, man. That's my head right.
Number 22 is just plain rude on this play, Dan. He obliterates his tacklers by pushing them aside. Oh, that's how you do a stiff arm. You can't coach that.
Peter, while he's used to being in the end zone, this is a great day even for him.
I love it. What a player.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point is
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Dawson kicks it off. Right full, fields it all the way back at the 6. Stopped at the 25.
Lamont Brightful tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
First and 10.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:50.
Switch, Black 85.
Taylor snags
First
the
down,
dart
Ravens.
right sideline.
Travis Taylor works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down, the clock is stopped at 1:45. Moeller throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 46. Knocked out of bounds at the 48.
With the push out of bounds.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Taylor hauls it in right side. The Ravens take their first time out.
Let's stand tall. Let's finish this out.
Moeller dumps it out left, and the reception's made at the 37, 20, 10, 5,
Touchdown, Ravens.
and he's in for the touchdown.
Travis Taylor is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
Well, it's closer now, but Peter, time is definitely not on their side.
You said it. They needed that score earlier on.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Dave Zastudel holding.
Now the point after, and
extra point is
it's
good.
good.
Don't go saying I'm a club, I'm a bear, I'm a thug, eyes are glazed. Because I'm full of weak, I'm in your face. Stuck up to the nines with my 40 eyes, my vest on, mine's gone, eyes roll back. I got the ball, take it all, and leave you standing stupid.
They're setting up for the onside kick.
Like a noodle in the wind, I win again, and watch you
Stover bounces it up. Number 27 gets it off the bounce at the 41.
You know what I said? You know what I said?
Number 27 is all over the onside kick from the moment it leaves the kicker's toe. He scrambles and then is able to snatch it up. You can't coach that.
They had to go for it, and they got it. What a fantastic play by this kicking squad.
That's
First and 10,
100%
Baltimore.
desire, baby. I love it.
McCutcheon tips it away on the coverage.
Dalen
Incomplete.
McCutcheon with the
Dalen
deflection.
McCutcheon came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his third batted ball. And he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:23. Moeller throws a heater right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. McCutcheon tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Dalen McCutcheon came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Oh, yes! Fourth down, baby! Empty, empty!
Moeller throws a bullet to the flat, and it falls incomplete.
Ron Johnson does a quick out here to get open. The ball zings to him, but it's incomplete.
Peter, that seemed like an odd situation to go for it on fourth down. What do you think?
Well, it was very gutsy, but maybe they should have used their heads and not their digestive system on that one.
How? How was that?
You know, guts.
Gutsy.
Gutsy. Digestive.
Got it.
All right.
The Browns' offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 40-yard line.
Interception.
Gary Baxter not only shanghais the football for the interception, but watch. Gets a few more after the catch. Great play all around. To react, make the catch, and then get some yardage to boot. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:03. Rips him down. The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down from the shotgun. It's intercepted. Dodges a tackle. Tackled at the 27.
Dan, that was a beauty of an interception. Perfect read and jump on the ball.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Browns will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 52. Number 22 will take this one off the toss, and the Ravens take a timeout. That's their final one.
Second and 3.
Look at that. Over 200 yards. Incredible game so far.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Was the intended receiver.
Number 22 had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, even though he's a back versus a wideout, it's still rare to see him drop those.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. For a back, he's got great hands.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 40.
Blue 56. Blue. Hyena, red 56. Hyena, red 56.
Gets the sack, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Terrell Suggs got the sack, but he was totally unblocked. You need to at least lay a hand on someone to slow him down a bit.
Peter, he's really gotten after the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again. So far, he's got 5 tackles and 2 sacks.
Touchdown at the 26.
Marquez Douglas gets the interception, but that really happened because his teammate got in there and tipped it. Oh, it's all about coordinating your defense, man. Playing as a team.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 13. Moeller fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 33.
Kyle Boller is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach. He wishes he had that one back.
Another throw that was picked off, and this game is turning into a nightmare for him.
Well, he better wake up.
The Browns have the ball to start this final drive of the game in great field position with the clock at 8. Number 22 has his number called on first down and will end up losing a bunch here. And that is going to do it for this one. The Browns come out on top 31-21. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Migraines grow as we build furious classics. Templates we break modes, signs with ways.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Browns stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Travis Taylor ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. A 35-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens climb back into the game, now down by 3. The Browns come right back. The ball at the 36. Number 22 is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. A 32-yard play that set up a Browns touchdown. Ravens trailing by 10. Number 56 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Browns have it off an interception. Number 22 is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 41-yard touchdown for the Browns. Browns winning 31-14. Travis Taylor came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 50-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens climb back again and are now down by 10. The Browns, after a stop on 4th down, the Browns on offense at the 41. Gary Baxter was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Ravens, after getting an interception, Ravens down by 10. Anthony Henry is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Browns on defense, Marcus Douglas is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Browns leading 31-21. Number 56 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns come away with a win, 31-21. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Number 22 is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today. An impressive performance in what turned into an impressive win. What put you guys over the top?
Well, man, you got to give the other team some credit. They really came out and played hard today. They made us really work for this win. Let the chips fall where they may. Luckily, we came out with the W.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.
SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Packers stroll away with a 14-point win. Mike had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Reggie Williams pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Jaguars beat the Bills. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles stroll away with a 14-point win. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings get nipped by 3 points. The Redskins airmailed 300-plus yards in their victory at Raleigh, Maryland. Seahawks, Saints. Matt Hasselbeck calls the signals at the 24-yard line. And a quick rollout. Boy, he has some time. What a bullet! Touchdown! The Seahawks go on to win this by the final score of 24-17. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Jason Ferguson is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He'll be out for the rest of the season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Anthony Simmons sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for 8 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Rams won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Falcons. Hines Ward had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Chad Johnson pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Bengals beat the Jets. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots squeeze out a 4-point victory. Chiefs, Broncos. Priest Holmes is inside his own 20. Gets the handoff, goes off right tackle. The defense must have been fast asleep. The midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 82 yards. The Chiefs win this one by the final score of 24-10. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins come away with a 7-point win. The Texans racked up over 150 rushing yards in their win at Reliant Stadium. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Jason Gilden is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 4 years, $12.8 million. On top of that, a $2.5 million signing bonus. Bill Schrader will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Ravens. Kenny Holmes is going to find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket too. 6 years, $12.5 million. On top of that, a $2.5 million signing bonus. Dave Fiore will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Saints.
The Browns won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Cowboys. And last but not least, we had the Lions come away victorious. So as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.